Well, note to self, let's not shoot videos when it's 85 degrees with probably about 80% humidity. And you're going to be walking a couple hundred yards in between holes. Man, I'm so sweaty. All right, we are back. We're talking about the 5 reasons why I've never shot in the 60s and how those reasons might apply to something in your career. So let's get to number 4. And that is game planning and strategy. Okay, golf is really a game of game planning and strategy. You have to know where to be aggressive, you have to know where to miss, you have to know when to be conservative and just take par or even bogey is a good score. So you really have to understand your strategy around the golf course, which is something, you know, frankly, I didn't really have a lot of. I just got out here and played. So I'm here at 14 on Slammer and Squire, and I'm going to show you a little bit about this. I'll give you a couple of shots on my phone and kind of talk you through it, and then I'm going to show you through the lens of the camera through what I would see on the tee box here.
So this is about a 300-yard par 4. It's drivable, but there's trouble left, and there's a bunker right in the middle of the fairway. The ideal shot is to hit it about 225 yards, leaving yourself a little over 90 yards left. Now you'll see it from the camera.
All right, so what we've got is a drivable par 4. This one's 311 yards. Okay, and I'm zooming in. Okay, you will see the green off to those bunkers on the left. It's just beyond those. The flag is just right of those bunkers. Okay, you have a big fat bunker on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side of the fairway, okay? And then you have a wide open fairway to your right, okay? A lot of times, and what you can't really see from here, is there's water all down the left side, especially if you miss long or left of that green. So a lot of times what the old Jim would do is, hey, I'm a good driver of the golf ball. I'll just hit a driver down there. Inadvertently, I'd hit one left, go into the water or into those traps or into a really bad position, and I might not even make par. The Jim today, if I'm really hitting the driver well, I might consider trying to go down that right hand side and get up close to the green. I've already played 13 holes. I'm going to know how well I've been hitting the ball. Okay, but here, let's say I'm not hitting the ball very well. I'm probably going to lay up just in front of that right-hand bunker, maybe about 200 yards, 210 yards down the fairway, and try to wedge it in there. It's really going to depend on how my day's going, but I have a plan. And then I have a contingency plan. If that plan, the original plan, may not work as well as I think, or I need to make something happen, or I'm having a great round and I need to keep it going, I really have to kind of think about all of those things, which I never used to do.
One thing that I didn't mention is how often do you really think you can successfully pull off that driver shot?
Okay, so let's equate that to your career. Do you have a good plan? Are you able to seize opportunities that come up that maybe you didn't see? Like maybe I hit this tee, I'm 4 under par, and I'm striping it with my driver. Maybe I take that opportunity and hit driver here and try to make another birdie, okay? So maybe you have one of those opportunities in your career. You cannot be afraid to take it. However, you also have to know when to play safe. An opportunity may get presented to you and it's not the best thing for you. So what you need to be able to do is lay up and say, you know, that opportunity is not the best for me right now. So you really have to have a plan and be able to recognize good and bad opportunities when they come up. That's a huge counsel, and that is something that I've been very fortunate in my career. The chances that I've taken have worked out quite well. As a matter of fact, the biggest chance I ever took was at 46 years old. I started Industrial Insight. You guys can see my story. Go to our website and look at our story, and you can see how it almost didn't happen even after I started. But I really knew that this was the thing I needed to do. Have a good plan. Don't be afraid to take a risk when you need to, but make sure it's calculated and know when to lay up. Okay, so my plan here is I'm going to hit about 220, 225 yards. Maybe I have somewhere between 90 and 100 yards left because my body is not loosened up. Even as hot as it is, my muscles aren't warmed up. and I'm not hitting it good. So I'm just gonna play this little rescue club, this little 3 hybrid. I'm gonna try to put it down in the middle of the fairway. All right, not the best strike in the world, but I'm down the right side. So remember, talking about holes in my game, this used to be a hole in my game shot. 90 yards left. Used to never have this shot in my bag. Let's see how I do. Oh, still don't have it. Okay, so I hit that pretty bad, but guess what? That's probably gonna end up pretty close. Let's see what happens. So this used to be a shot I struggled with. Okay, I hit that very poorly, but because I made the right swing, here's where it ended up. You know, I used to make really bad swings. Be back there or in this bunker right here. Now I've practiced the holes in my game, so even if I make a little bit of a bad swing, don't hit it like I should. Sometimes I end up with this. Nice kick in birdie. Thanks for watching, guys. That's number 4. Have a plan.